The sort by function in Excel is an interesting one because it doesn't feel like it's necessary until you realize some of its possibilities. So what's going on here? First of all, through both the sort and the sort by function, it's possible to take a table of data like this one and then programmatically through a function decide the order in which that should be sorted, which can be really helpful when you are trying to return multiple results in a function. Now, in this instance, sort by is different from sort in that after you specify the array that you want to output, you then separately output the sorting array and the sorting order that does not have to be connected to the original array. The standard sort function simply says that if you have an array of cells, that one of those columns should be the column that things are sorted by, but in this instance, it doesn't have to be. It can be a separate array outside of what you are outputting. So let's see this in a real scenario. First one, if I go to cell H6, this is going to be very, very simple. I want to sort these vendors by the preference column. Now, as you can see here, I have it set up so that we don't output the preference column. The preference column is not part of the original array. It will only be the sorting array. Let's see how we would do that. We go to the formulas tab at the top of the screen. We go to the lookup and reference drop-down menu, and we find the sort by function alongside the sort function. And here we specify the array of cells that we would like to output into cell H6 and all the cells below. And then we have this separate field for what array we are sorting by. And so I'll go ahead and highlight the D column that's right alongside the C column. Now, if we don't fill in the sort order, it will default to ascending order, which in this case is good because you can see here I've put a little 1, 2, and 3 next to each of the different options, but I can use just a 1 here and then click OK. And what you'll notice here is if you look at the original data, FJT is just the first entry that is a highest preference. Pol Buckner is the second entry that's a highest preference. Then Godfrey, Delgado, Rathod, and Soprano, Garrett, and Reed are next up after that. And so that's exactly the order you see here until we get to Gulf Coast Networks, which is the latest high preference in the list. And then it switches back to level 2, which is Pearsall, Matthews, and McDaniel. Okay, so that works. It feels a little bit weird because you say to yourself, well, maybe I would want to see the preference column next to it anyway. But let's take a look at another possibility. So I'm going to go into cell J6. I'm going to go to the Formulas tab. I'm going to go to the Lookup and Reference dropdown and to the Sort by function. And I'm going to say again, sort the vendors. But this time, instead of saying that I want to sort by the D column or the E column or the F column, here's what I'm going to do instead. I am going to take the year-to-date amount that we have used in these vendors and then divide it by the budgeted amount. So I want to know which of these vendors we have used the least percentage of the budgeted amount from. So what I'll do here is I will highlight the year-to-date column and then divide by the budgeted column, just like so. And you can see that it's actually going in and calculating that for the first record, we have 33% of the budgeted amount used. In the second record, 36%, etc. And so now we click OK, and FJT again comes to the top because out of $530,000, we've only used $111,000 of it. Urban Consultants comes next, way down here, because we've only used 17,000 out of 82,000. Now let's go to Gulf Coast Networks down here at the bottom. We have used 358,000 out of 520,000. What if we were to take this number and bring it down to 0? right? So year to date, we have used 0 of the budgeted amount for Gulf Coast Networks. We type in a 0 and hit enter. And just like that, Gulf Coast Networks is now at the top of the list because we have used the smallest percentage year to date.